Hello reception, Mr Geer here with your final maths flip classroom of the year before Christmas. Last week we were looking at 2D shapes, shapes that are flat. This week we are going to be moving on to 3D shapes, which are shapes that are solid, they're not flat. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some objects from around my house that are these 3D shapes. And we're going to describe their properties. Then I would like you to try and find some in your house and then upload them to Tapestry for me to see. So let's go through the shapes. The first one is this box here. Now this box is called a cube. Cube. Now the way that we looked at 2D shapes was looking at the corners and the sides. Now, 3D shapes don't have corners and sides, but they have three other things. They have vertices. Vertices, which are these. A bit like the corners, but they're called vertices. Let's see how many a cube has. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has 8 vertices. We also can look at these shapes. Now, this is a square. And so is this, so is this, so is this, and this, and this. Now these are called faces. Faces. Let's see how many faces it's got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got 6 faces. Now the last thing we can count are these. And these are called edges. Edges. Let's see, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 edges. So it's got 12 edges, 6 faces, and 8 vertices. This is a cube. Okay, the next one, Mr Geer found his advent calendar, and this is a cuboid. Cuboid. Now, let's count the vertices. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's also got 8 vertices. Let's count the faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's also got 6 faces. Let's count the edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's got the same. It's got 8 vertices, 6 faces, and 12 edges. Bit like the cube. However, the faces are made up of rectangles. So that makes this a cuboid. Okay, so we've had a cube and a cuboid. The next one is this. It's a ball. Well, it's not technically called a ball. It is a sphere. Sphere. And all a sphere has is one face going all the way around. This is a sphere. So we've had a cube, a cuboid, and a sphere. Up next, we have this. This shape is called a cone. Cone. Now, some of you might recognise it if it's this way up. You can use it to have ice cream. It is a cone. Now, let's see its properties. It's got one face at the top and one face that goes round. So it's got 2 faces. It's got 1 vertice and it's got 1 edge. This is a cone. So, a cube, cuboid, sphere, and a cone. Next one, it's a bit bigger this time. This is my bin. Well, this is in the shape of a cylinder. Cylinder. So let's see what it's got. It's got faces. 1 at the top, 2 goes all the way around, and 3 faces at the bottom. Now, has it got any vertices? Hasn't got any pointy bits, has it? No. And edges, it's got 1 edge, 2 edges. So 3 faces, 2 edges, no vertices. So that was a cylinder. We've had a cube, a cuboid, a sphere, a cone, a cylinder. Now, there's one other shape that Mr Geer wasn't able to find in his house, so I'm hoping that you can do that for me. And that is a pyramid. Pyramid. Could you do some research, find out what a pyramid is, and look for one in your house and put it on tapestry for me, along with all the other things that you found of all the other shapes. And I look forward to seeing them on tapestry soon.